everybody, I'm back today with another video. This is the most highly requested video, I should say. It's teaching your babies how to read, and these tips can work for babies as well as your older kids. And I'm just going to tell you what works for me. I just want to put out a disclaimer that I'm not like certified in teaching, children how to read. I'm not a teacher. I'm no expert or specialist or anything of that nature. No doctor or anything like that. I'm just giving you the tips that worked for me and my family and for plenty of children I babysat over the years. I mean, it's effective. It worked for us. So yeah, I guess we can get right on into it. So if you all don't know me, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, my name is Whitney. I am that homeschool mom. And if you like the content, then please don't forget to like and subscribe and tell all of your friends about it, because my goal and my mission is to help parents homeschool like a boss. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can do it. And it's really simple. It's really easy. I don't want you all to be in over your heads or just overwhelmed. So I'm just trying to simplify everything. Alrighty, so you can start teaching your children how to read when they are newborn. Exactly, newborn, okay? So me personally, I like to start off with the alphabet. Now, I know there are a lot of systems out there. One of them that's very popular that I actually use, and I'll dive into that a little later. But a lot of different systems start off with sight words first. It's cool and everything, but with sight words, I personally feel that the children are just memorizing like the shape of the word. They don't really understand the why behind the word. So I like to start off with the alphabet. And of course, many parents probably sing that song to newborns. But what I like to do is, once they're comfortable with the alphabet, of course, I sing the song to them. We'll find some YouTube videos so they can see the shapes, or show them flashcards. Like, this is how an A looks. And with newborns, sensory items, well, not even newborns, babies, period. Sensory items are amazing. So you could form the letter A with Play-Doh, or if you have different blocks or toys that are shaped in alphabets, those are great toys to have because you can teach with those items. So with my newborns, and mind you, by the way, my kids are 3 and 5 right now. They both were reading like sight words at 8 months. They were reading books by the time they were like 1-ish. Learning how to just know, okay, it goes in this order, and I turn the page, and things of that nature. So but they were always able to recognize words and sound out words since before they were 1, because of this method. I believe it's because of this method. So yeah, just introduce them to the shapes of the letters. Okay, once they're familiar with the letters, they can recognize that, oh, that's A, or that's B. And I'm going to tell you how you can know your babies who are not yet verbal recognize the letter. Just quiz them. So do I have any? I wonder if I still have any ABC flashcards. Sorry, y'all, I don't have any examples. But if you want to use flashcards, or even just like toy blocks, or you can create your own objects in the shape of the letters, you can quiz your baby by holding up 2 letters. For instance, you can have the letter A and the letter W. And just to see if your newborn who is nonverbal, or if your toddler is nonverbal, you can hold up 2 completely different letters and just quiz them. Where is the A? Can you help mommy find A? And they can either point, look, or smile at the correct answer. And if you hide the correct answer and hold up, say, W, is this A? They will make an expression. They will either frown or knock it down, or they won't be as excited about the incorrect answer. And you can just tell by their responses. They don't necessarily have to speak to you. So that's the thing I love about teaching babies. It's so amazing to see, because their eyes will follow. Like if they're not yet at a stage where they can point and grab, their eyes will follow the right answer. Like if you hide that A, they're going to be looking like, where did it go? So just practice that. Start off singing to your baby so they're familiar with the song. And start off showing letters to your baby. As far as YouTube videos go, there are so many free resources. As far as my flashcards, I make my own because it's kind of difficult to find flashcards with no pictures. Like I don't want pictures on there. If there's pictures on it, I want it to be like on the back. Like I don't want them to memorize the word with the picture. You know how some flashcards, they have like ball and then the picture of the ball on the same page. I don't like that. But if you can find flashcards with just the words or the pictures on the back so that you can quiz them like that, you may get lucky at Dollar Tree or Target, or you can just make your own. A lot of my stuff I make on my own because I like free and I know how I want it. So but yeah, you can quiz them with that. My favorite YouTube channels for teaching the alphabet would be Have Fun Learning. I think it's Have Fun Learning, or is it Have Fun Teaching? It may be Have Fun Teaching. I'm so sorry. I think it's Have Fun Teaching. I'll add the link below. And I like them because they don't have any extra stuff in their videos. Like sometimes some like alphabet songs or videos can be a little distracting because there's so much going on. But them, it's just a plain black screen in the background and then the letters and colors. Nothing extra. That's it. And it's easy for them to recognize. Okay, I'm gonna have to put like a mirror behind my phone so I can see what's going on, because I got a call and I didn't even know my phone wasn't recording anymore. So prayerfully, I don't forget anything that I said. Also teach your children the sounds that the letters make. And so which is very important, because they're gonna, after they learn how the letters look and the shapes of letters, and once they're familiar with recognizing the letters, that's when you want to dive into teaching them, okay, what sounds do these letters make? And with Have Fun Teaching, they have a song for each letter of the alphabet as well. So if you want to just break it up and focus on a couple of songs at a time until you feel that your baby is comfortable, then you have the ability to do that. And I know I started my kids off with Have Fun Teaching with those songs when they were newborn, and now like my 3-year-old, she still loves the letter B song. I don't know what it is about that one particular song, but that is her jam. She requests it like every other day, and it goes hard too, like buh, 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 buh. That song go hard. But yeah, you can have fun with it, and when you're out and about, if you see letters, you know, just point to it and get them familiar with seeing it in different types of fonts and things of that nature. Because my babies can read in cursive. I didn't even know that was a thing, that people couldn't read in cursive. It's just I started seeing that a lot on social media. Like even some adults can't read it. I didn't know that. Like I didn't know it was a thing, but you know, show your baby like different styles, different fonts, and you know, different logos that you see. And I mean, they read in cursive comfortably, and they don't even know how to write in cursive just yet. I'm just now teaching my 2nd grader that. So yeah. Now, once they are familiar with the sounds that the letter makes, you are free to jump into teaching sight words. Be careful of what type of sight words you choose. Me personally, I would just make the cards myself because I know the type of words I'm looking for. But if you find a deck of cards, or like a curriculum or something that has sight words that you think your child should start with, then you're free to do that as well. But find words that they don't have to focus on letter blending just yet, because they only know the sounds each letter make individually. So focus on words like mom, dad, hat, cat, car, things of that nature, so they're not getting confused with letter blending and just memorizing the shape of the word versus what the letters are actually saying. So with quizzing with flashcards,
I may have.
These are some flashcards I have. I didn't use them that often because I like just blank flashcards, and they got like stuff on the bottom. It tells you like what's on the back of the card. I don't know. That's just confusing. I guess I could just put my finger here and cover it. But anyway, like you would quiz them with the flashcards the same way that I mentioned that you will quiz them with the letters. Take like maybe 10 a week, and go over those sight words with your baby every single day. Don't worry about the time. Don't even look at the time. If you go over one deck of 10 words twice every day, that's good enough. If your baby is willing to sit 10 to 15 minutes, I mean, you can do that, but it's not really necessary because repetition is really how things stick, you know, in their memory. So if you just do it once a day, every day, they'll learn those words. Like they pick up the words quick. And then the same way I taught you how to quiz them with the alphabet, you would quiz them with the words as well. Hold up two cards, I mean. Which card says fun? Where is fun? And they will either point to the card, grab the card. If they are verbal, they will tell you which card. If they are a little baby, not yet pointing, watch their eyes. They will follow the correct card. I promise you. If they are not following the correct card, I'm so upset. So, for the second time, I got another call. All these like spam calls too, messing up my video. Like I'm getting real frustrated right now. So, the last video I was telling you all about jumping into basic sight words. So, but yeah, just if it's a newborn, follow their eyes because they will look for the correct card. If you notice that your newborn or baby is not following the correct card, then it just means that you just need to work on the deck a little longer. Give it a couple of more days. Go over the deck and make sure you're sounding out what each word is saying. I'm very big on teaching the why behind stuff. I don't want to just teach that, oh, this says fun because I said so. No, it says fun because you know that F says f, U says N says n. So we're going to go fun. You know, you kind of act surprised and confused as well. Act like you're learning with them, and it makes it exciting. So, yeah. Now, I was telling y'all about your baby can learn until my video cut off. Well, my video cut off well before I got into that. But I was just saying it's pretty expensive. It's not necessary, but it is really effective. So if you don't want to make your own flashcards, if you don't want to go looking for different material to put together. Color? Not the cards. This is a set that's already made out. So they have each like little volume, I guess, has like their own deck of cards. And I really like their cards because, like I said, I try to avoid cards that have pictures with the words. Like, I don't want to see a picture of a ball and then see the word ball on the same page because I can't really tell if my baby is learning how to read the word or if they're just telling me what they see in the picture. So if you can find flashcards that are blank, or just make your own that are completely blank, or get flashcards that has the picture on the back of the word and not the front with the word, then those are great. But with them, you have like chimpanzee, and then you can open it up and see the picture and close it. So you can do lessons when you're not showing the picture just to make sure your baby recognizes the word. Okay. And the thing that I dislike about this is that they recommend you start your baby off as a newborn with this system. I don't think that's as effective for like effective reading because, like I mentioned earlier, when you start off teaching your baby words, like sight words, before they know like what sounds each letter makes, they're just memorizing the word, and sometimes they're just memorizing the word in that font. Like they may not even recognize the word if they see it written differently, you know. So I didn't start my babies off with this as newborns. I started them off with letter sounds, then we jumped into basic sight words, and we jumped into these. So but yeah, if you want some, I'll put together like each lesson or each volume or whatever has their own flashcards, has their own book. They have the pictures with the words in the sentence. Yes. And yeah, it's a pretty large kit. And they have the DVDs as well. Now the DVDs are really helpful for me because I try not to give my kids too much TV time, but when I do want them to just, you know, get out the kitchen, get away from the stove, or you know, go do something while mommy's lesson planning, and I will put something educational on the TV. And these Your Baby Can Learn DVDs are awesome because they teach them the words that are in each. Once you feel that your child is comfortable with basic sight words, like words where you're not using like blended letters and things of that nature, you can dive into teaching them letter blends. Now this is where it gets exciting. So I started letter blends at 8 months as well. Before they were 9 months, they were able to read all types of sight words. I'm losing my voice. Only if y'all knew how many times I had to record this video. Goodness gracious. Where's my tea? I left it up there. So yeah, so one way to jump into letter blends is teaching them on your own. Creating flashcards and explaining to them when P and H gets together, they say, you know. Or you can find free material on YouTube. Now, what I found on YouTube, I ended up just buying the whole set because I liked it so much. It's the Preschool Prep Company. So I went with them for like the we got the Meet the Phonics. Digraphs, and I feel like one is missing. I feel like I'm missing something. They also have a letter sounds DVD. So if you want to use a DVD or find like a video, I think their letter sounds videos are what I saw first on YouTube. And then I just bought the whole set so I can get like the blended letters and stuff. But yeah, I am missing one. I think it's out there in the living room. But they have a blends. So they have the digraphs and the blends. And once you teach them, like for instance, when S and H comes together, the sound that it makes, when GH are together, when TH, things of that nature, once they get comfortable learning those, and you can go over those every day, you can watch the DVD, and then when you're not looking at the DVD, use flashcards and just, you know, instill in them, okay, these two say this and this who says that, and quiz them the same way I just taught you to quiz them with the alphabet and the sight words. Hold up 2 cards and have them look or point to whichever one is correct. So once they mastered that, and mind you, I'm not giving you timelines. Each kid that I taught was different, but it was not long. I've never, and I will put the disclaimer out, I've never had an experience teaching someone who was, I guess like delayed, like mentally delayed or something. I've never had an experience teaching someone who had any like obstacles, like medical obstacles or something like that. So I don't know how long the process will take for them, but I know for like all the kids that I have experience with, 1 week is enough time for them to understand a set of something, like whether it's 10 letter blends or 10 sight words. If you do it every day, you don't have to do it for long every day, they will catch on, they will get it. I haven't seen anyone, the only time I've seen a kid struggle with it is if the teacher or parent was not consistent. Like, you have to do it every day. If you just give up or skip a couple of weeks, you may as well start over that old deck, because if you did a whole week of not doing anything, they may have forgotten. Sometimes they typically do forget. So once you feel that your baby is comfortable with digraphs and letter blends, then you are ready for the big leads. They can read anything, and when I say anything, I mean anything. Like my babies, they read long words, like challenging words, and sometimes the kid does feel intimidated, and I think a lot of times people put like a negative stigma towards reading. They try to make it seem hard, but if you just lighten the mood and make it seem fun and read a lot of books with them, they'll be ready to accomplish anything. And reading to your kids too, like we like to do story time at night, every night, but I understand everyone are human beings. You know, things don't always go as planned. Sometimes your home is not always on a strict schedule. There have been times when I've skipped reading at nighttime, read in the morning. You know, just find a way to get a book in every day. You know, when you read to them, read with enthusiasm and excitement. Make it seem exciting and fun, and ask them questions about what you're reading to them. And they will grow to learn. They will grow. They will grow to love reading. So so once you get the letter blends out the way, you can add on any sight word you want. You can create your own. You can add the longest, most complicated, words that seem the most complicated to you. Do whatever you want. And I'll add in some clips of my 3-year-old actually sounding out words that she may have forgotten or that she doesn't recognize. And she figures it out because she knows what the sounds make. And I believe that is it. Finally, y'all, I really did like 5 takes of this video because I kept getting spam calls on my phone. You know what? That's a sign. That means I need to buy me a camera just for YouTube. That's what that means. But thank y'all once again for watching. If you have any further questions, just hit me up. Leave a comment below. Remember to like and subscribe and share because my goal is to help all of y'all. Alrighty, bye-bye. Oh gosh. Wave. Good job sounding out your letters. Woo! A past tense word. What's this? Waved. Yes, I waved. Yeah! So proud of you. Arm. Where is your arm anyway? Oh yeah. Good job. What's this? What's this? Okay, so how many arms? Good job. So that's arms. Good job. So both of your arms. Wave your arms. Wave your arms.
Mommy.
Huh? What's this word?
Rabbit.
Great job. What's this word?
Polar bear.
You go, girl. What is this word?
I think the A makes a long A sound.
The A does make the long A sound. So sound it out.
A.
There you go. Where is your face?
Right here.
Alrighty. What is this word?
Seiko.
You go, girl. High five. Yeah. Wee. Wee. What's this then? Say it. Yes, an S, but what's the word? What's the word? Girl, you playing now. Finally get your camera. You playing. What's this word?
C.
What you see a C? What's this word?
The last word was C. You silly goose.
Girl, now you playing. What's this word?
Yeah.
With. Good job. What's this word? Like.
You like to do on a sunny day?
What do you like to do on a sunny day?
Have a picnic.
Ooh, picnics are fun.
When she heard them singing, it was such a good old song. Cassidy had a
Hankering.
hindering to join it.
All right. So you got that whole page by yourself? Yes. Yay.